My name is Jeet Jain. My rating is 2279. I have one international master now, which I just scored like in March 2020, just before lockdown, and I'm from Gujarat.
After you scored your first norm, you might have been excited that when will I get my second and third, and then lockdown came. So what were you preparing then?
Yeah, exactly. So actually at that time, so I was preparing to play in Sharjah and Dubai, which were going to happen in March and April, and also HD Bank Vietnam Open. Yeah, so I had some bookings also, but they had to be cancelled because of the COVID-19 thing. And this is my first tournament after 2 years.
Okay, so what did you learn from this, that life, there's nothing certain in life, and how did you prepare yourself? I mean, it's not easy that you are focusing on something, you are preparing for something, and that does not happen. So what did you do? I mean, did you get better, or did you learn new things?
Yeah, of course, I played a lot of blitz. I learned new things, and I was in Shriram College of Commerce in Delhi. So I continued doing that. I studied like the last 1.5 years. I did online classes. So I was doing that, and from the last 6 months, I've started preparing, and now I'm planning to play more tournaments.
Okay, so how did you come to play chess? When did you start playing?
Oh, I started when I was 4.5, 5 years old, and it all started as my brother was playing, with someone, and as an inquisitive child, I also wanted to do what my brother was doing, and that's how it all started.
And then you became better than your brother.
Yeah, and then I learned the four-move checkmate, and then I became better than him.
So how did you learn it? I mean, what was the learning coming or the training coming from?
Yeah, it was from my brother only.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my first coach was AC Joshi. He's also an international arbiter. He was my first coach in Surat. Yeah, and then I moved on.
Okay, as you mentioned Surat, so you're representing Gujarat. So what is the chess scene in Gujarat?
And chess scene in Gujarat is very good. Many new players are coming up. Bhavesh Patel is doing a wonderful job for the players. Yeah, and there's also a GM Open in Ahmedabad, which is happening in April. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What is your style? Are you an attacking player or are you a positional player?
Yeah, mix of both. I like to attack, yeah, but I like to play positional chess also. Like both have different kinds of fun to it. So it depends on the opponents also. If my opponent doesn't like something, I like to go in that line. I study my opponent's games, and then I think, okay, he doesn't like this position, or he's not so good in that. So I try to go into that type of positions.
Coming to this tournament, what was your expectation and what was the result?
One thing I've learned is never to expect anything. So yeah, before I used to play for norms and all. Now I just want to play one game at a time, and I want to play my best. So even after drew with second round, I drew with Abhimanyu, like I had no expectations. I was like, I'll just take one game at a time, and I'll see what happens.
So you scored 6 out of 10.
Yes.
What are you taking away from this tournament? Because this is a very strong tournament, as you understood. There has been many upsets. So what are you taking away from this tournament? And if you want to highlight any particular game that you will, take a lot of lessons from.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, playing after 2 years, there was a lot of roughness in the chess game. So first few rounds, I was not able to, there was no twinning. Something was lacking, which was because of not having tournament form and playing after such a long time. Second thing is, yeah, we have to work hard. Like all the players are working hard, so there's no option. And my best game, of course, will be against Abhimanyu. Like it was a total crazy game. We played for around 4.5 hours was the last game, and it was a draw against him. He's a very good player. He performed very well recently, and we are from the same age group. So yeah, that game I was black, and I held him. So that was great.
Okay. And what are your plans for this year?
To become an IM for sure. 2 norms are remaining, and then we'll see.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.